closing in 2 weeks. May 18th is the exam day. It's game day at 1 o'clock for us, 1 p.m., although we're going to log in a half hour early and just get pumped up and be ready. And so this video's got some important information. I just got this from there was a College Board webinar last Friday, very exciting, so it's kind of hot off the press. I'm going to deliver some information here, and you can hit pause at any time and just like read over the slide if you think I'm going too fast. The first thing I want to just, I guess, remind you of is we've got two questions. One's 25 minutes, one's 15. Both are FRQs. And let's just take a look at what this says. Design and investigation. Other videos posted here this week are going to be some instruction around just reviewing how do we do that. I have a feeling you're going to get a data set. You're going to have to talk about some environmental issues around it and maybe design an experiment on that one. Second one is not quite as long. It's not worth quite as much either, but we're going to analyze a problem, propose a solution. We're thinking policy, economic incentive, trying to solve some kind of issue. And so that's what we can expect. A couple other things I want to point out here, and they reiterated this on the webinar I listened to the other day. It's open note, it's open textbook. So you can use what you've got there for that, but they said it over and over again, don't waste your time doing Google searches. They said any internet-based answer is grounds for disqualification and it might be considered cheating. Don't go there. So don't waste your time doing that. You can, for all of you guys that have been keeping good notebooks, get that notebook organized and ready. Maybe you've got tabs on it. It's like, boom, air pollution. And there you are, or whatever it is. So you can use that, which is pretty cool. And of course, you've got to go solo on this thing. They've got their ways of knowing if we're doing anything that's not legitimate. So don't go there. Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that it is May the 4th be with you day. And so may the 4th be with you always. Here we go. Hit pause at any time. And so the most important thing to take your exam is going to be this e-ticket. And you're going to get it by email 2 days before the exam. If you don't have your e-ticket by Saturday, the 16th, you're going to want to go to the myap.collegeboard.org and sign in. You can also get your e-ticket there. If you haven't been getting any emails from the College Board, you should go in and just double check that they've got your right email address. Your ticket's going to look like this. It's going to have an AP ID on there, and that's going to be really important. Don't share your ticket with anyone, or you could lose your chance to take the test. Okay, and so what to expect? I guess just one thing I'm going to say on this one is they have told, what they stressed was that it's not going to be any more difficult to get a 3, 4, or 5 on the AP exam this year. Think about this though. 2 questions. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of people around the world taking this at the same time. If you live in Hong Kong, you're taking this test, I think it's at 2 a.m. or something like that. So it's all happening at the same time. And they don't want everybody getting full scores. You can just imagine, like, oh, we all got 100 out of 100. And so here's what you can plan on. The test might be longer than you can actually do. And so if you run out of time, don't sweat it. They said over and over again, you can still score a 5 even if you don't finish the exam. The exams are designed to be difficult. Trust what you know. If you've been doing the work all year, we're in a position to pass this thing. And so just relax and do the best you can. Whatever happens, don't submit that exam late. And so I'm going to just flip back here, 25 minutes, but they're going to give you 5 minutes to upload the exam. If you come in late on that upload, there's no second chance. That's just it. And so don't stretch it. Don't keep trying to write one more sentence in. Don't do that. Just let it be. Okay, and then I guess one last thing here. If we do the best we can and you feel like you had a really good exam and you get it back and you didn't pass, they can review that exam. They're trying to make this as fair as possible, which is nice. And that's what that slide there is all about. So there's 3 ways to turn in your exam, and there's a practice exam that we're going to do and it should be getting emailed to you shortly. It's supposed to come out May 4th. I actually I took the exam this morning just to make sure it worked, and it works on my end. It was actually not hard. They want you to take this exam, the practice thing, and I'm going to help you do that. There's going to be an assignment for that, but we just want to make sure your technology works. If you can't log in to take the practice one, on game day it's not going to work either, so we need to troubleshoot that in the meantime. There's 3 different ways you can submit your exam. You can copy and paste it into their little dialog box. You can attach you can do like write the exam out in Microsoft Doc and a Microsoft document and attach the file. Or if you really want, and I'm going to recommend against this one, you could handwrite it out and take a picture of it and upload that, but that seems like more steps. If you really want to do it, you can do it, but I think that's more for like AP chemistry or calculus where they've got to write out equations and things like that. We're not doing any calculations like that with this exam. And so for the first, there's 2 practice questions, and for the first one we're going to copy and paste, and what that's going to look like is you're going to have the AP exam window open on one side of your computer, and on the other side you've got Microsoft Office, or Microsoft Word, excuse me, or Google Doc or something like that, and you're just going to type there, and then when the time's up you're going to copy and paste it and put it in to the dialog box. I think they don't want you typing directly in because they don't want you accidentally hitting the submit button or anything like that. And so that's way number 1. For the second question, we're going to do it slightly different, just so you can see what it feels like, and we're going to attach a document. So same idea, you're going to have that other thing open over here, and then you're going to save it to the desktop or something like that. And you're going to hit attach, go browse the computer, find the file, attach it. Done. I did one of each this morning. Both of them worked pretty easily. And then here's some information on how to take a picture of your exam and do that. Again, I don't know if I'd recommend that one for us, but if you really want to, it's there. If you have a 504, hopefully you've already made arrangements with the College Board. You don't need to do anything else, but you can read this slide because that slide applies to you. Hit pause. And if for some reason something happens, tragedy strikes and you can't take the exam, they will issue another e-ticket. The makeup exam for us is June 3rd. In the past though, FYI, the makeup exams I've always heard are a little bit trickier. I don't know where that information comes from. We really want to do it on May 18th, but maybe your computer crashes. Maybe it runs out of batteries. Maybe your little brother is playing Fortnite and hogs all the bandwidth. Don't let your little brother do that if you got one or Fortnite's happening. You want to make sure everything is set up so you are good to go, but in case something does happen, we've got 48 hours to request a retake. They made it very clear that if you run out of time and you submit late, that does not qualify for a retake. Here's the order of what's going to happen. You're going to review your contact information. We're going to check out your technology, and we're going to do this by preparing your practice exam in the next day or 2. And then you really don't need to do this. This is like getting periodic tables or special equations and things like that. And then you're going to get your e-ticket, and then we're going to do it. That's it. That's how it's going to work. We're going to make sure one other thing. They said Internet Explorer does not work. Don't do Explorer. They recommended Google Chrome. Do Google Chrome. I don't think you need to do anything there. We've already addressed that. And this is not for you guys. We're going to practice submitting exams today. Here's the link. There's going to be another assignment I'm going to make available with that in there. And I'm going to give you some specific directions of what to put in there. And then you can hit pause there. I don't know if this one applies to us so much, except you actually take that back. Look at this. This is what you want to have. Your e-ticket, your laptop, etc. Chrome recommended, Firefox, Safari, all good. Okay, you guys, I think that is all we needed to do. Oh, there you go. There's some things that are allowed. Internet searches will waste your time and put you at risk of an exam violation. Take a look at that. Don't go there. Okay, that's it. We're getting ready. More to follow on this. Game on. All right, thanks for watching, guys.